Okay, so now we will start with our first intro animation. Let's create a new composition. We are going to call it as main animation. Width is 1920, height is 180, frame rate is 30, and duration is 30 seconds long. And background color is white color, and simply hit OK. Then go to choose grid and guide option and simply hit on title selection. Now we have to create circles which are going to fill this entire composition. So I'm going to choose my ellipse tool, and I don't want any fill, so I'll delete this fill. And for the stroke color, I'm going to choose black color and simply hit OK. And by holding shift, I'm going to create one ellipse. Now select the shape layer, press Ctrl Alt Home to align that anchor point to the center. Go to the align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically like this. Now increase the stroke width of this like this. Then press S and decrease the size like this, and again increase the stroke width until it's going to cover up like this. Now zoom in a little bit so we can focus on this white spot, and we have to increase the stroke until unless it's going to complete it like this. Okay, so let's make this fit. Yeah, now select this, and now we'll go inside this contents, ellipse and stroke, and we are going to create one keyframe over here just for now. Okay, now hit U. Now select this and hit Ctrl D. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Okay, and decrease the stroke width a little bit like this. Let's press S for scaling option, scale it like this, increase the stroke until it's going to cover this ellipse. Now select the shape layer, hit Ctrl D, press S and increase the scale and decrease the stroke width like this. Let's increase the scale and increase the stroke width somewhere around like this, and let's adjust the scale. Okay, now select the shape layer. Let's decrease the scale a little bit. Select this, hit Ctrl D, press S, again increase the size and decrease the stroke width a little bit and decrease the scale somewhere around like this. Select this, hit Ctrl D, press S and increase the scale, decrease the stroke width like this, and adjust the scale. Select this, hit Ctrl D, press S again and increase the scale somewhere around like this. Okay, now let's hide all of them and enable our first layer like this. And over here I'm going to go inside this add menu and we are going to choose trim path. Go to the trim path and let's make this end value 0. Create one keyframe. Zoom in a little bit. Let's go to around 2 seconds and let's make this 100. So if you see, we will get this kind of animation like this, or let's say up to 1.10 frame or 20 frames. Okay, like this. Select those keyframes and hit F9. After that, as you guys know that we have stroke width animation over here, we will go over here and we will create another keyframe. Go to the start and let's make this stroke width 0. So if you see, we will getting something like this. Similarly, we are going to create one keyframe at offset. Go over here and let's make this offset to 180. So if you see now, we will get this kind of animation. Now over here in line cap, we are going to choose round cap. So if you see, we are getting this kind of stuff. And select all the keyframes and we will hit F9. Okay, now we have to follow the same procedure for each and every one. So what we are going to do, first of all, I am going to copy this trim path. So select this trim path and hit Ctrl C to copy, and let's go up to this and minimize this. Now select enable all of our layers and hit Ctrl V. So if you see now, we will get this animation for each and every one of them. Along with that, we have one keyframe on stroke width, so we will create a keyframe on each and every stroke width like this. Sorry for my mobile notifications. And we are going to create one keyframe on each and every stroke width over here. As you guys know that we have already created one keyframe on stroke width. Then go to the start, select all of these layers, and let's make their stroke width 0 initially. Okay, and select all of these keyframes and hit F9. So if you see, we'll get something like this. Now over here in search option, we are going to type cap, so it will automatically show us the line cap options. So instead of line cap, we are going to choose round cap. Okay, and hit U. So if you see this now, we will get something like this. And now I want alternations for each and every one, so hit U. So I'm going to select the second layer, press R for rotation, we will rotate it like this. Select this third layer, press R for rotation, rotate it like this. Select this fourth layer, rotate it like this. Select this fifth layer, rotate it like this. So if you see this now, we will get something like this. Now I want the distance of 5 frames, or let's say up to 10 frames. So I'm going to select this fifth layer, move this over here, go to 20 frames, move this over here. With the help of open square bracket, I'm going to move this. So if you see this now, we will get something like this. Now select this layers, press Ctrl Shift C, and we will call it as mask animation like this. Okay, so now I'm going to select this. Let's go to the effect and presets panel, and we are going to apply fill effect on it. So double click to apply this fill